I did not yell. I did give a few. What the hell are you doing? I did give a few of them.
We know you a busy man, Kobe, so we gonna jump right to it, man.
I'm gonna say Zion Hill.
Is that dude in a swing?
I'm sick and sick with it. Vision and lift it. Listen, just picture it. Spitting delivery. The time froze. Undercurrent, how the grind flows. Wrist flicking, said the bezels got a mind blown. You know how to drop beat, everything slow. You know how to drop beats and anything goes. Pull up to the spot, you might see the squad there. Pull up unannounced, then you might see a broad there. It's just seconds remaining, and I got the rock for the win while you're watching the shot clock. It's just seconds remaining, and I got the rock for the win. Thanks for watching the shot clock. The shot clock. You catch the shot clock every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
We never getting that $1 million.
What's going on, everybody, man? G-Day Hoop Scout here, man. Don't mind me. I'm just sharing the show as we get started right now, man. Hopefully y'all do the same. That y'all go out and share the show, man. Look, if you on the Twitter side of things, make sure you share the show. If you on Facebook, make sure you share the show. If you are on YouTube, please share the show, man. Appreciate you on Alaska for reposting the stream. Let me get my comments so that they can show up on the show. But for those who got to miss it, I appreciate y'all for sharing the stream, man. Man, TABC basketball has came and went. Still got a smile on my face. A joyous event, man. I love the TABC. I like all live periods, but the TABC just has a different flavor, have a different feel to it. But I appreciate the hospitality that was granted by TABC. Didn't have to let me in, so definitely want to thank them on that. Let me get it's up there. Definitely want to thank them for that, man, for showing them hospitality and let little of me be present in gyms. I want to shout out to the guys who be on the show, man, as well, before any of them come on, or if any of them come on today. I know some people tired, man. That was a long weekend. Shout out to my guy Doug Jones. Shout out to my guy G. The Baller Plug and Rob C, who came all the way from the ATL, so that he can report and cover TABC. And with that being said, Balls So Hard will once again be expanding. So not only will we be covering Houston, but now we'll be covering Houston and Atlanta. And it used to be Illinois and Houston, but it was kind of rough for me. But I have a guy, he's still Illinois. He just started his own thing, so definitely a shout out to him. But Rob will be covering Atlanta, Georgia basketball, and I'll be covering Houston. Me and Jalen Warren will be right here in Houston, man. So, so that's a big thing, a good thing. So thankful for that. I'm gonna just get all my stuff, my ramblings out the way. Now, shout out to my guy Sloan for what he said earlier on social media. You just never know who, and that's always how we end the show. We always end the show with, you never know who's going through what, right? You never know what's going on in somebody's life. So But just being in the gym, him being in the gym, him being around not the necessarily the college culture, but guys who just were sitting there chopping up basketball, breaking down players, breaking down their games, kind of reignited for him a feeling that he had kind of lost. And we are human, folks, man. We are. So sometimes even me feel like wish I had a towel. Feel like waving the towel, throwing in, giving up, calling it quits. I can go do something else with my time. Uh, and so that's what he was feeling, had been feeling for a minute. He just didn't let people know publicly. Um, but the fire had been reignited. So whatever little minor step that we played in that, man, I hope it keeps you going, man, keeps you ignited. But that's what you need. You need to always be able to take a break and a rest so that you can resharpen your tools before you try to get back to work. And a lot of times, and this goes for basketball players too. Right now, I'm just using the evaluator, but not even back to just life in general. This is a life lesson for basketball players who may be watching, parents who may be watching, who's trying to reach to their kids to get them to understand certain things, as well as high school coaches who may be watching, who's trying to reach their players to get them, who try to teach life lessons through basketball as well. Sometimes in life, you can lose your edginess or you can lose your wanting to fight and continue on. I'm not talking about like in life itself, but in whatever arena that you're in. The workforce, um, whatever field you're in, whatever, if it's something sports related, it could be something family related, just wanting to walk away, not talking about self transitioning from life, but just, I just want to walk away from this situation. I just want to give up and call it quits. Sometimes you just need to just take a step back from the situation, sit there, collect your thoughts, weigh out all your options, and just take a break from it. The job. Sometimes you just got to take a break from the job and then come back refreshed, rejuvenated. You done resharpened your tools. And so now you're able to put more work in. Because when a tool gets dull and you try to use that tool over and over again, you're just making it worse and worse. And so, yes, then I don't want to do it because my tools aren't working. Sometimes you need to resharpen it. So as a basketball player, rest is important. Sometimes you just need to get away from the game itself. All the skill training and all that stuff that y'all be going to and all. Sometimes you just need a break and do nothing that has nothing to do with basketball for a couple of days. Just rest, take your mind off of it, and then come back to it refreshed and renewed. And that's with whatever it is. If you're coaching, sometimes you got to take a just hey, I need a breather for a minute. Take my break, then come back to it. If it's on the job, I really sometimes you really may not be able to afford to walk out on that job because you have family depending on you and depending on that job, depending on you to show up for them. And so sometimes you need to take a break, get away, then you come back to it refreshed and renewed. And sometimes we just need to do that as people with anything. It could be with a friendship, it could be in a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever. Sometimes you need to just be away from you don't need I don't need to be up underneath you and around you 24/7 365. I need a break. I need to be able to get away and then come back. Not get away to go do something, not get away to quit something, but I just need to take a break from it. I'm not running away from it. I'm just taking a break from it, and then I'm going to come back to it. Sometimes we just need to do that, man. And so, as I always say at the end of the show, you never know who's going through what. And so, just be kind, pay it forward with words, wisdom, whatever it is, man. But we finna bring our co-host on, man. Somebody challenged me. I'm gonna bring the co-host on first, man. Yeah. Coaches, players, teachers, everybody needs a break, bro. You do. And if sometimes you need a vacation, a real one. Like, get away. It could be a staycation. Like, you can stay. Let's say you stay in Pasadena, Pearland, Katy, wherever you at, Cypress, Conroe, wherever you are, Humble, wherever you are. We're just talking Greater Houston right now. Go get you a hotel for like 3 days downtown. Act like you never been to Houston in your life. Just you a tourist. If you may see somebody you may know, just act like you don't even see them, and just relax. You need to get away from it sometimes, and then come back to it, man. That's it, man. But let me bring these co-hosts on so I can share what somebody shared with me that I thought was hilarious. First and foremost, man, I appreciate both of these brothers, man. They was in the gym putting in work this weekend. I know they're just as tired as I am. But hey, we here to bring y'all our recaps, reviews, takeaways, ups, downs, etc. Man, first and foremost, we're gonna bring my guy Doug to the stage. Everybody's calling them Doug Dozens now, but it's just a good old D Jones, baby.
I still give a fuck how you feel. We some Southern OGs, real recognized.
What's going on, Doug? How you feeling, man?
Tired as hell, bro.
Man, I already imagine, man.
Exhausted.
Next guest, man, bringing on, man. Was putting in a lot of work, man. Shout out to my guy, the plug of all plugs, Mr. G. Dot, the baller plug.
For every action, there's a reaction. There's a consequence behind everything you do, you know what I'm saying? There's 3 sides to every story. Mine, yours, and the truth. I want everybody to win. If I sign you, I'm letting you win.
What's up, fellas? What's going down, man? How you feeling?
Yo.
It was good.
Basketball is good.
What's going on? It is, man. I just was sharing with people sometimes you need a break. But I was referring to it from Sloan's message that he had put on Twitter, thanking us for kind of relighting that fire. Him being able to resharpen himself by just a break away from basketball and being around other basketball minds and just talking and doing all that kind of stuff. And so sometimes you just need to step away, man. Like I said, you don't never know who's going through what, who's ready to call it quits, who's ready to do whatever. So yeah, man, that's it, man. But hey, TABC, what a time was had, man, at TABC. Man, hold on, before I go there though, I had someone who watched the show from Dallas. They said every time y'all late, I should make y'all do Drew Hills for every minute that y'all late.
5 steps when you
Tell me what you want.
Yeah. He said, man, you should make them boys do Drew Hills for every how many minutes they late, that's how many Drew Hills they gotta do.
That's hilarious, dog. That's hilarious. No, you know what's crazy, bro? I knew people watched us around the state, bro, but I didn't realize how many people in Dallas really watched the show, bro. Like, Hey, it was crazy the amount of love we got this weekend.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
It was cool.
it taught me to tighten up because I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. It was this dude from Katy Paytown. Like, you know, his son's on the team. He was like, man, appreciate all that you do. And I was just like, I didn't even know y'all watched this. I'm thinking just Katy Paytown too far. Like, we out here in Funky Town. Like, but all jokes aside, like, man, we appreciate y'all. You the reason why we out here trying to cover so many kids and put a spotlight on them the best way we can.
Yeah, Sloan, I had just said that, man. Was thankful that we was able to do that, not even knowing, you know.
Yeah.
You just never know who's going through what. You don't never know how somebody's feeling. But you should always just treat people the way that you want to be treated. But you know, good conversations can lead to that stuff like that, man. Be like,
and it's shit all genuine too, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't no like, it's just our love for the game, bro. That's all it is, man.
Yeah, man.
So, it's all, man. We glad to do that, man, and vice versa, bro. Like, conversations, you know what I'm saying? Like, it keep you motivated.
It do.
Keep you
It do.
motivated.
And but not just that, but when the area that you represent, when them teams go out and hoop, it just does something to you too as well, man. It does.
Yeah.
It does.
Hey,
There's a lot of trash talking going on in them gyms.
I was walking around. I looked at Paul Miranda. I say, I'm in your city, my boy. I'm in your city. Like,
shout out to our guy Paul, man.
Kids had us looking like we knew something out here, bro. They was out here balling. I was walking through the Duncanville field house with my chest high. I was like, yeah. What y'all saying? Like, but hey, man. Oh,
man. I really wish I did have a relationship with the Astros like that, Jacoby. It'll be dope, but I don't. So, yeah.
It was close. It was close to a bill, Jacoby.
Bro, barbers be taxing. That's
yes,
a whole nother conversation, bro. But
yes, they do, bro.
They be taxing. Nah, Sloan, Tascasita and Seven Lakes really did put on this week. But we kind of knew that. We wanted to see what it looked like.
Yeah.
Man, but yeah, we're gonna get to that for sure.
We definitely are, man. Man, just the first night there, Friday night, I didn't go to bed till like 2-3 in the morning on the phone with coaches.
What you see?
And yeah. That thing you were saying, brother, but that's but when you just in the moment, adrenaline, bro, like and then turn right around, got up 6 in the morning, got right back at it again.
Bro, my bro G
eat Friday, like just
Saturday morning.
Just so busy. Did I eat Friday?
See, that's crazy. That's crazy. You don't even remember.
Yes, I did. I had Chipotle. That was
my boy G. They walked in the building Saturday morning. I say, bro, you look like you done.
I look like a zombie, bro. I only slept for 4 hours. And I was right back at it for the very first game of the day to the very last game of the day, beyond the last game of the day. Because I didn't leave Duncanville till 11:30 at night.
Like,
we closed the field house on Saturday. Me and the workers was in a parking lot looking at each other like we was crazy.
Everybody was walking around there on fumes yesterday.
Man,
just trying to get through the finish line yesterday, bro.
Oh, yesterday.
Hey, I told them, y'all got 4 games out of me on Sunday, and I'm hitting this road, brother.
First of all, shout out Coach Bird for being a good sport, for being in the recap. Man, there was a bunch of stuff on Sunday. I was seeing double. I thought I saw maybe 20 kids on the court by the time I shot my last game. But for the love of the game, though.
Yeah, man. But like I appreciate the camaraderie, the just chatting with coaches, meeting new coaches, just chopping it up with my guys, Houston guys, the Dallas guys, the guys from San Antonio. It was good, man. Like I said, I like all live periods, but it's just TABC live period is just different.
It's different, bro. It got a whole
Different
different
than the other
vibe
one.
to it. You know what I'm saying?
It's different. You got rivalry feel in there. It's,
And dudes in there trying to win, bro. Like,
yeah.
hey, I mean, of course, in AAU basketball, you want to win games, but like when you with your high school team, bro, like you try, like we said the other, I'm trying to send a message.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we gonna be a problem.
Yes.
Well, let's intro it into there, Doug. Who you think sent the good message this weekend?
Atascocita High School.
Give me your 5 text messages. Okay, Atascocita is 1.
7 Lake.
Okay, that's 2.
Dallas Carter.
They sent some loud messages.
They were loud messages. I mean, of course, dynamic, but I'm gonna leave them out of that. Take that one out.
Birdville,
yes, Birdville, and
so yeah, what happened to that boy?
Who else? Sheesh.
Friendswood
did look good.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, and I say this with my bird man. I got the hardest picture of Chase Richardson of the whole weekend, and I got to touch his stash. Like that dunk everybody talking about when he came left-handed through the middle and caught the body.
Bro, he put on a passing display on Saturday morning against who they play Saturday morning.
I was there, but I forgot.
Dang. Who was it?
I'm gonna give y'all one better. I ran into the Michigan coach looking for the same court. As soon as we got there, he dunked the ball. We both looked at each other like, "Oh yeah, we made it to the right spot," and that was Friday, if I'm not mistaken. So I know he played better on Saturday.
That was against Den Geyer Saturday morning.
Yeah, yep.
Put on a passing display.
Oh yeah, I got you, Sloan. I haven't touched my camera. I as soon as we get done, I got you.
Oh, Sloan fit the
yeah. He had that Easter windbreaker.
He had the salmon on.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. I done had salmon on 3 weekends.
Yeah, the salmon on.
About the salmon? Nettie gonna be mad at me. Salmon.
Yeah.
I know about the salmon.
I'm from Port Arthur. We call it salmon.
Thank you. Hey, we had that argument on the recap. Lancaster,
we did.
Lancaster. Whatever you want to call it, brother.
But
yeah, man, they play good, man. I want to shout out.
Look good too. I'm not gonna lie, they look good, especially Aiden.
Aiden was hooping this weekend. I want to shout out the teams who went undefeated from the Houston area. Grand Oaks, New Wave Academy, St. Thomas Episcopal, the Heights, Stratford, the Village, Dickinson, Houston Christian Homeschool Association were undefeated. Vider, Orangefield, Conroe, Pearland, Mickey Leland, Madison, Jersey Village, Manville, Foster, Katy Taylor, and Klein Oak. They all went 3-0 this weekend, man. Shout out to those.
Oak went 3-0?
Yeah, shout out to those teams.
Pearland went 3-0?
Yeah.
Where did they play at before they played at the TABC?
Oh, the pre-TABC event, man.
Yes, sir. talk your shit.
They played the pre-TABC, man. But
well,
no, they
to the other teams because y'all did y'all thing too. Man, you know what? Let me say this right here, right now. Mickey Leland and Katie Freeman will not be at Mansfield Fieldhouse if I gotta call Mr. Carter myself because they too good to be over there. That was for the sick and the shut-in over there. Alaska not gonna be over there. It's a bunch of schools that was at the field at Mansfield Fieldhouse that deserve to be at least at the high school or better. But we'll talk about that scheduling a little later because I know everything can't be perfect, so we're not gonna.
Oh yeah. Just want to highlight those teams who took care of business as a team within their pools. So yeah, definitely shout out to them. Man.
Did you freeze? I know you didn't freeze.
No, I didn't. I was trying to think if I wanted to. Y'all know I'm normally a humble guy, right? But shout out to them top 80 showcase kids, those seniors, man, who participated in the top 80 showcase, man. And we did the evals. We had film on them. Coaches were prepared, and y'all went and y'all did exactly what I said y'all was going to do. So I appreciate y'all for y'all upholding y'all end of the deal, and because I upheld mine, and boys was getting offers, man.
And me too, because like some of the dudes I was pubbing before, like Jose Martins, when he put on "Hope He Feeling Better" today after that little freak accident yesterday.
That was tough.
Troy Nell Bell, hey,
young man, I was not familiar with your game, but I'm a witness this weekend.
Hey, people better wake up, bro. That kid got it, bro. His trajectory is crazy.
It is, man. So yeah, I appreciate it all y'all from the kids. My guy Devin from Alaska, all the way to who was a 6A Adam Boyd who played 6A basketball. Like we had 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A players, man.
Like dudes that was at the
came
top
away with some scholarships. So
putting on this weekend.
Yeah. So I like that a lot, man. That made me feel good. This morning just going back through. I didn't retweet nothing, but I just went and looked, just to see and check out on timelines. It was like, yeah. So that was a good feeling, man. So that's my one time brag, on the year, man.
See, now you be modest. Now I gotta be modest. That's crazy.
No, I just like to play the background a lot, man.
You said that was for the quote unquote hidden gems.
I'm gonna be totally honest. I actually saw McBride like right around that tweet, and we talked about it. And he basically meant it for people that's in the profession that's not of stature. We know like who to go follow the top 10 people in Texas, right? But it's more than 10 people in Texas that do what we do. Can we all agree on that? So he was trying to say that somebody would be.
McBride was doing his job, bro. We get it, man. He got a new coaching assistant gig, and he just wanted boys to come over there. He was trying to promote his kid. I got it, bro. I got you, McBride, man. Do your thing, man.
I was on the rim at the field house, though.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you, but hey,
there go Big Dud. Let me go speak. Yeah, look, EJ looked at me, walked by, then he like kind of like, oh man, let me dap Doug. Nah, that's my little young fella, man. Play well this weekend despite tweaking his ankle a little bit.
You watched her
twice. I gotta watch both my guys, man.
I got you. That's why I'm about to ask. Okay, what they got on the bench? They gonna be all right?
They'll be fine. They still, it's a lot of new pieces, a lot of new roles people got to take on. So, you know what I'm saying? They'll figure it out. But when you got a guy like Peyton Jones and a big like EJ, they're gonna be fine.
Everything else falls in the line. I got
Yeah.
you.
Everything else gonna be fine.
Yes, sir, man.
They gotta fix some stuff. But nah, they gonna be fine. They're gonna be right there at the end for sure.
Yes, they will, man. I want to say this now. Y'all forgive us if we do not mention the kid's name. It was a lot of basketball.
Bro, it became
that took
overwhelming at
place
one point, bro.
during the TABC, man. It was a lot of basketball. I had people hitting me up today asking me who was the cameraman at their games. I don't know. I mean, I told them I didn't know, but I just want to let y'all know too as well. Like, I don't know who they was. Whoever they was, I don't know them. Like, I don't know every single camera person. I don't. It's a lot of them. I don't know.
Somebody sent me a screenshot of Baller TV and was like, does this person work for you? And I was just like, I can't even see what they face look like, but I could tell you we wasn't at that game, but yeah. Oh, Coach Bondage.
He talking about, bro, I got charged up by Coach Good, bro. It was crazy.
Good vision,
I done played 2 games and I ain't seen none of y'all over there. Like, Coach Good, bro, I'm one person.
Hey. Well, you could have told him the G-Dot saw you, and the report back from the G-Dot was they a work in progress too. But I watched them play against McKinney Boyd. Let me go ahead. Okay, I watched them. I was recording McKinney Boyd. They gonna be okay, but they got a bunch of new pieces. They pretty much got a whole new team, which is understandable. A lot of people graduated, a lot of people moved on. But yeah, I was there for a game for sure. Yeah, but yeah, we are only one peoples.
Coach Bun just caught some of that too.
We are only one peoples.
Like, bro.
I asked me how many Bel Air games I saw with my 2 wives. Matter of fact, before I did the recap, I had just saw Nettie like 10 minutes before. That is the only reason why he was right next to me while I was doing it. I didn't see not one Bel Air game. I had to ask him.
I didn't see one put out the Memorial game.
And say, man, it's 50 million, 11 teams down there. I saw Barbers Hill.
Well,
you know, like, I can tell you, yeah, Marshall kind of woke up late against Frisco Memorial. That Melissa game. Tough. No, hey, her. Let's not get to it. Because you're getting to it is you be asking me what happened to this kid, why he on the milk carton, and then now we got to ask a question. No, her. We ain't got time to get to it. Now,
I was out having dinner Saturday night. Herb called me, say, man, what happened to such and such? I heard he was getting cooked. I was like, yep, that's my big bro Herb for you right now.
I told G-Dan and Rob, man, we curse these kids out a lot, right? So I tried, like, you know, I don't talk to Reggie Rito in person much. I tried to give him words of encouragement. And after I talked to him, not because I talked to him, but he had a great TABC weekend. Like, we criticize these kids, sometimes rightfully so, because there's a couple of kids that I kind of want to choke because they shit the bed and the opportunity was there for their grasping. But at the same time, they're kids. So and I want to be cognizant of, as much as I am at your throat, at your neck, I want to uplift you as well and just tell you I'm proud of you. Like, there's a couple of kids like that I was just like, I'm just proud of. Like, it doesn't matter about everything else. I saw the growth. I saw the difference between when you was in 9th grade and you was stumbling, bumbling over your feet versus, now you a senior, you done figured it out, you done matured. Adam Boyd would be one of those kids. Like, he wasn't stumbling and fumbling over his feet ever. But maturation can just all of a sudden just show up one weekend and now people talking about your name. Right, Doug?
Yeah, facts. Nah, he definitely helped himself to a whole nother level this weekend, bro.
Who's that? I missed it. My bad.
Adam Boyd.
Oh,
Adam Boyd.
yeah.
We're just talking about maturation and maturity and when maturity shows up.
Jaden Jones from Marshall as well. Like,
yeah, he played really well.
Me and him had a conversation in early April. And I watched him. He was like complaining to his summer coach, and so he actually came up to me and was like, "What can I do to enhance my improvement?" I was like, "Bro, you got to play with a crazy motor like Kevin Sargent did last year. Run the floor and just be a beast." And then like a couple of weeks later, he got an offer. I don't remember where it's from, and he was like, "Bro, I really thank you because I took that to heart." And he been playing his ass off.
He played really well. He played good at the top 80. He played good at TABC. I watched him play a game. I tried to make sure that I caught as many kids as possible who participated in the TABC. In the top 80 games. I couldn't catch everybody's, but I tried to make sure that I at least caught one of their games. There just was a lot of games.
Wait, Adam Boyd only 16 years old?
Yes, he is. He's only 16.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Cat's out the bag now, G-Day.
Yeah. Yeah, he's young. So.
Mr. Dudes, I wouldn't say that, but it's up there. It's definitely top 5. It's another 2 weeks in Augusta, bro. You get to see.
Yeah, I haven't done the new format, how they do Peach. So no, I haven't done that one. But it is up there as one of the most draining events that you cover. It is, man.
It's up there. And imagine doing girls and boys back-to-back weeks. It is tedious.
Yeah, it's fun though. It's fun, but it will make you tired though.
Yeah, Sean played well too, Dre. He shot the ball well this weekend.
Hey, I hope Big Bates come back and rewatch this show. And I just want to hit him with a slight. It might be that time for Sean. Like him and Santos been playing together a minute now, and I think with Nas back, that just makes them more deadly.
That 7 Lakes Atascocita game.
It's sold out already,
bro. Already, like
you can't get in the door this year to that game.
Yeah, like
unless you know somebody.
We gonna be good. But...
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm talking about everybody else.
Yeah, Shot 30 staff is fine, but
we gonna be all right.
Yeah, man, that game gonna be crazy, and that's first the 2 meetings again because they're on the collision course to play each other in the 3rd round of the playoffs.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Bro, it sucks, dog. It sucks.
Sucks, but hey, that it is what it is, man.
That's Texas basketball for you in a nutshell, bro. That's how tired I am, man. I got my leg propped up.
Are you cool? You chilling, man?
Bro, it was a long weekend.
It was a very long weekend, man. Man, so many kids I was impressed with, man. That's a lot, man.
Appreciate you,
Champ. I
heard Rob got to watch South Houston play. But yeah, James Champ Henry was swooping. Yeah.
Hey, don't nobody do a harder job than Coach Watson at making sure his kids are prepared and have every essential need and resource at South.
Yeah. And they're gonna be fine, man.
Yeah.
Take these early bumps. By the time y'all get into district play, y'all gonna be all right. Like, y'all gonna be okay, man.
Another kid that played in the top 80 showcase that had a good weekend is your boy Chris Reed from St. Pius.
Yeah.
His dad
Chris
sent me the
Reed.
stat. He had a 16-16 game this weekend.
Yeah, man. Shut him out, man.
There's so many kids, bro.
It is. It's a lot, man. I don't have no notes. Like
Keyshaw, Friendswood.
Yeah, I like the look of Friendswood, man. Richardson's tough. The addition of Keyshaw and Cash is going to really help them out. Cash is an incoming freshman for those who don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But those two are going to help them out tremendously. So yeah, Coach Nick, I'm shouting you out, G-Dot. It's my guy, man. I got to talk to Coach Nick as soon as I got finished getting my head and face shaved, man.
I just want to take the time and say this is what the show is really for. When you can help kids and help a basketball community by just simply showing up, you've done half of your job. And Coach Nicholas Tyreman shows up every day for his guys. And he goes to bat for them, and he cares about those kids. Like he was coaching his butt out this weekend. They're gonna be just fine.
They are, man. I told them that on the phone. I told them that on the phone.
It was 9 a.m. and boys was throwing lobs in the field house. They're gonna be just fine. They
and they'll be at the preseason jam this year too. So yeah.
Hey,
we're gonna get my boy. Yeah, we're gonna get him. Yeah, we're gonna give him some matchups, man. We gotta get some buzz going for the young man, man. Make sure whoever's at on Alaska, y'all clip this up and y'all post this on y'all social media, man. Y'all be clipping us up fast too, man. Shout y'all out, boy. As soon as we ended the show, I seen us all on Instagram on people different pages last week.
Somebody asked me to collab post, and I was like,
"Yeah, on something they chopped you up with."
Yeah, and I was just, I'm honored. I ain't got to see my face again. You know, like it's cool. I appreciate it. Saw a lot of kids over there. You know who gonna be good? Cole and Light Pan.
Light Pan
Cole good all the time.
Year before that, Cole. Talk about San Antonio Cole. That's like death and taxes, bro. They be good every year.
That's what I'm saying. It was that was at Mansfield that probably should have been at the high school, bro. Like,
so I noticed like they put a lot of the lower classifications at the Mansfield.
Yeah, but
some of them lower classifications got players, bro. So
that's what I'm saying. They got big time players down there. You get what I'm saying? Like, and if it wasn't for Grayson Rigdon, Alaska would have had a shot to be in San Antonio.
Yeah.
They a game away, right?
Yeah.
So they bringing a lot back. They gonna be pretty good. Like they're gonna be just fine. And when you got somebody that pours his heart and soul in the kids like the way Coach Nick does, that's a great recipe. That's a great recipe, man.
I'll address it, Dre. So I do have an underrated players list. My underrated players list is not what McBride would expect it to be. But it's still an underrated players list. And I may not have some of the guys that he feel is underrated. It could be guys who are kind of known, but they're still a little underrated.
I guess my answer is you don't really appreciate the work I do in the now until a year later. all the kids that people are talking about now, like that are on the main court, that are on, like the big boards and stuff like that, besides maybe Austin Goolsby, I've already recorded and screamed to the mountaintops. Deuce Hunt caught a body in that game, and I've been talking about Deuce Hunt. Just like we talking about Reggie Rito, how we've been talking about Byron Bill. Some of these kids we've been talking about, and now because we've talked about them so much, they don't come across as an underrated players list. Where did y'all have Byron Bibbs? Not y'all, but where did the state have Byron Bibbs on the players list? He's not even top 100, but he could play basketball. So it manifests itself in different forms when we talk about underrated kids. Perfect example, Aziz Olajuwon. Well, when we were talking about Aziz at Clements, with Divine was there. You get what I'm saying? Now the nation's saying he's a stud. But we was talking about him a while ago. So I think that's just how, one of those things where underrated is probably the operative word in that statement.
And I want to bring up, this is Coach Bondage for those who may not know. He's a JUCO coach. They have a lot of kids on their radar that you wouldn't even expect to be on their radar. So they do their due diligence when it comes to recruiting, and knowing who the players are. So hey, it is what it is, man.
I saw Coach Bundy at a game, and I know. Coach Bundy was out here working hard. Like, I saw Coach Casey.
Man.
Coach Casey was in the back gym with me. Like, when I see college coaches that, we chop it up with and chat it up with in the back gym.
I don't have nothing to say. That's why I ain't saying nothing.
Hey, Coach Watson, you ain't
we shot at y'all out, man. We be patient. Y'all gonna be all right.
In Dallas. That's all that
is. Yeah, man. Y'all gonna be all right.
Like,
y'all gonna be just fine, my brother. Shout out to James Champ Henry, though.
Hey, champion. That's how he played this weekend.
Yeah.
Who is somebody else? I'd be remiss. I think we need to double back to Grand Oaks, and I want to expound upon what I said. No Trey Pinkert and Morgan Lucy can't have an off night for Grand Oaks, because like they literally is the function and the force behind that team, but they look pretty good. Like, just the small sample size, what they got in the middle with Coach Stevens, no tolerance for all the other BS. I think Grand Oaks got a chance to punch some people in the mouth, and Mike can get to Austin coming out of their particular end of where they are. Not Austin, San Antonio. They're going to have to ask a lot from their bench, but I'm sorry. But for the most part, like, I think Grand Oaks is that top 10, top 5 category when we started talking about Christmas time and teams going into that second stretch of district.
I'm with you, man. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, they in Region 2, Coach Bondage. Gonna be interesting. It definitely will be, man.
Rob say he got to see Taji, but I don't want to step on Rob's coverage. So
yeah, I said they went undefeated, man. Shout out Conroe. Won all their games, man.
What they call it out there? The row, death row,
the row. I got a chance to watch Cy Ranch. on Saturday.
Yeah, me too. I got to see him.
Damn Goodwin boys was out there getting to the money.
All you saw was half line and
Everyone.
dunk. You saw great bounce and volume, and then you just saw like I was just like, oh, y'all are gonna be a problem together.
Yeah, they gonna be a problem.
They're gonna be tough.
I watched them in the in Gym 3, and I mean I only watched them for 8 minutes, but the 8 minutes I saw was electrifying. And when the last time we said Cy and electrifying in the same sentence? Well, let's just say me. I don't use Cy and electrifying, but might make me circle a game or two.
Yeah,
because
man, bro.
versus Springs might be a very good game.
Abube made my list that I sent to college coaches. So I guess he's underrated too.
Hey, McBride is gonna F you and Dre.
He made my list that I sent out before TABC. So I'm just saying.
Oh, since you brought that up, Doug, that's great. That is awesome. And this is not Doug's fault, guys. For people who didn't know, Emmanuel, I'm just gonna say Emmanuel from JL315s because I do not want to kill his last name.
Yeah,
he had straight Jesuit, and me and Doug talked about it. He had a great debut weekend. He caught a body. He showed some things in his game that I didn't know that he expanded. And as always, he was cleaning up stuff at the rim, left and right. He was blocking things like it was the block button on Twitter. It was block, 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 block.
That's so a good addition for them.
Hey, man, they got the pieces, and
it's gonna be tough in addition because George Ranch looked the part.
Yeah,
straight Jesuit, but number 23, he seems like he's a real sniper. And shout out Jace Posey. He came back to support his team in Dallas. I didn't want to blow up his spot, but shout out to the kids that come back and give back to where they grew up at.
Yeah, especially Jalen Fenner. Jalen Fenner was on behind the bench coaching the Tascasita damn near this weekend before he leaves.
We gotta love that.
Yes, sir, man. Man, who's some players that stood out to y'all, man?
Jakai.
We can take time. All right, Jakai. I really like Jakai's what he showed this weekend, man. I know some people was feeling like, man, he over dribbling at times, but hey, he made somebody fall. Had a nice little mean step back off of that and drained it, bro.
Like, I think a lot of people didn't pay attention.
You get into it, yeah. Like he was getting a lot of separation, yeah. Like
in the Duncanville game, like after Deuce got the dunk, he got a tech, but then Jakai ran off like 7 straight by himself right after that, and the game was over. And I thought that was big just for the fact, like, all right, you dunked on my guy. Watch this shit. And he came back and went off for 7 straight, and it was a wrap. But Jakai, Adam Boyd had a good weekend.
Yeah, man. Shout out Adam, man. I like the fact that he didn't get. This is gonna be a negative to some, but when Deuce dunked on him, he did not get rattled, bro.
No, he didn't.
They called the tech. They let him. He went and shot the free throws.
Yeah.
Bro. And he just kept playing his game like nothing happened. And that's what I be trying to tell kids. You're going to get dunked on. If you play basketball at a high level, you're going to get dunked on, bro. It's going to happen. You're going to get crossed. The crowd's going to go crazy. But you still got to play your game. And I commend him tremendously for playing his game and not getting rattled. And he just kept playing. He just kept hooping. He didn't care about it. And he made the most of this weekend. And I'm proud of the kid, man.
Yeah, because he
Big
came
shout
back
out
against
to
Allen,
Allen.
had 27.
Yes, he
Then
hooped
played really well against Dynamic Prep. So
in that back dim gym court 7 at Duncanville when the high school was first built in the 1850s during the Cold War. I'm just talking crazy, y'all.
Not the Cold War, brother. Not the history.
Yeah, back there in that bomb shelter, man.
Oh, you
Back
know who
there.
been hooping,
Took
dog?
care of business.
Amari Hatchet from Montgomery.
Yeah, he's been playing really good too. I didn't get to watch him.
He had a good weekend this weekend too.
I seen his numbers. Yeah.
Herb, to answer your question, they lost a lot, but they gained a lot, and Houston Christian is probably right back in the thick of things at the end of the year. I like the addition. Veteran backcourt that's been there. Time for them to kind of, grow up. Last year, X and Demetrius. But with Landonville in the middle, he just makes your life a lot easier with Miller Martin and Will Arriaga. Will Arriaga might be MIP, most improved player.
Yeah.
Shout out Arch and Will. When I think of Will Arriaga, I think of Arch. Kind of like, put him on to my vision until I started recording HC. So, I'm like we say, Death, Taxes, and Houston Christian. You still got to see them that Saturday at TAB. I mean at SPC, right before the championship game. It ain't gonna change. But Herb, he looked like he was a walking double. More on him to come later in the week.
Yeah, shout out to the kid, man. What is the big's name, bro, from Atascocita? Carson Countryman.
Carson Countryman.
Hey, Big Country. That's what I'm calling you from now on. Boy, Austin Reeves Jr. Hey, he dominated on the glass. He played way better than what I was expecting him to play. Played his role, and that's, man. This, if you got a role on the team, don't be mad. If your job is to rebound and alter shots, bro, do it to the best of your ability, and that's what he did. He didn't back down from no challenge. I'm talking about 50-50 balls. He was in there. He was still pulling. Ref blowing whistle. He's still pulling. So he not. Hey, that's what you need on your team, bro.
Bro, everybody at Atascocita, they buy into their roles, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like Cam Ned could be a star.
Really good this week.
At another school, bro.
He looked really good this weekend as well.
It's crazy, bro. And what's crazy is my guy Zace in Salanoa didn't even have a good shooting weekend, but he played defense. He rebounded.
Yep, he did all the other little things. Still landed an offer.
Yes.
Coach Bird going to school.
Still landed an offer. So, I mean, hey, shout out to them, man. Seven Lakes, man.
Santos, bro. That three-headed monster, Santos, Jose Martins, and Sean. Shit. Jeremiah Moynihan played well this weekend.
He did. He did play really good. He's a good addition. Welcome back.
Ain't even been integrated back.
Yeah, welcome back to the city, Jeremiah.
Yep.
For those who don't know, he was at Fulshire. He left. He went to Veterans Memorial, and now he's back, man.
Trey Nunn put on for Waxahachie this week.
You know what's crazy? See, I didn't even know that was Trey Nunn because he cut his hair off.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, "Who is this new kid,
bro?"
I'm asking the Waxahachie dude next to me, and he looking at me like, "New kid." I said, "Bro, I've never seen this kid a day in my life, but this kid is cooking."
Man,
who's this new kid? And I finally looked at my roster. I was like, "Where did his hair go, bro?" And you can't change up your hairstyle.
He chiseled, bro. He jacked up.
You can't change up your hairstyle on me like that, man. I'm used to you looking one way. You can't come in looking brand new. New haircut, new body. Like he hopped in the
He hopped in
Avengers
that thing.
machine, bro.
Steve Urkel hopped in.
Yeah. When he
Changing to
turned
Stephon
into
Urkel.
Stephon, man.
Yeah.
So I caught the back end of the Barbers Hill game, right? Like they was already in the middle of the first half, going into the second half. Say, bro, like Trey told this kid, you might want to step up, and then did this after shooting it from the parking lot. I was like, where he gonna step up to the half court line? Because that's where you shooting it from.
He was on some demon time shit this week.
Oh, bruh.
It was crazy.
Shout out to my guy Sean at 3D Empire. He was laying low in the cut. But if Sean is courtside at a kid's game, might want to recruit him.
Yeah.
He don't really lead you wrong when it comes to that.
Bro.
Shooting is a premium, and he's a premium check holder.
Nah, Bryson Howard is cold, Dre. Like that dude. I watch. Man, shout out to what's my guy at the Willis Christian, the new kid, Soto.
Yeah, Ramsey.
Ramsey can hoop, dog.
Yep, Ramsey came over from Legacy Prep.
Yeah,
they played in the preseason jam 2 years in a row.
Yeah, he looked good this weekend.
Let's stop lying about kids' height. I saw 2 different kids this week, and y'all said that they was one height, and they were barely taller than me, and I ain't that tall. So let's get back to accurate heights. I don't want to name the kid, but like let's stop doing that, because I walked into a gym and I was like, we the same height. That didn't, disqualify him from being good and being a good basketball player, but he ain't got a lot of kicking. What we lying about height for?
So I told somebody that Marcus Spears Jr. was going to be top 5 in the country next year.
Man.
He's top 5 now.
I'm just saying, like, bro.
He was top 5 last year.
That dude, they're different, bro. Man, don't put that comment on. Nah, TJ get on my nerves, bro.
Yes, Sloan. Hey, that boy can go, man.
He can hoop, dog. He can hoop.
That boy can go.
And what's sad about, I don't even think they coming to the Texas Invitation, bro. That I looked at the team list. I ain't even see him this year. Yeah, but nah, he nice.
Yeah, man. I like him a lot, man. Man, I forgot what I was trying to say.
Yeah, they not even coming this year.
Man, that kind of sucks.
The list out, I looked at it last night.
Speaking of shooters, bro, Sawyer Dotson.
Yeah.
From Birdville.
Clip.
6'7" sniper extreme. I'm talking about, he don't care if you closed out. Hey, he is, hey.
That Birdville team pretty good, because I like number 13 as well.
Yes.
I just want to shout out Mrs. Dotson. That's her profile picture on the Twitter. But me and Sawyer go way back, and I'm just so happy to see him get his flowers. Like,
man, that kid definitely
he was this
more than what he has.
He was this close from having, the game of a century in San Antonio, and then to come back to TABC. Say, man, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's just great to see kids who went through adversity finally get their flight. Like, it don't happen when you want it, parents. It happens on God's timing, and that's how basketball works. Like, Sawyer Dotson been on.
Yeah.
Like it's just sometimes that's how it works when it's time to bubble up. Like, some people bubble up soon, some people bubble up later. It's just yes. We talked about Trey Pinker, Dre. You missed
Carter Avery is a 2029 for Birdville.
29.
Yeah.
He
Say,
is.
Say, man.
Damn.
That boy nice.
He is.
Hey, Mr. Dudes, you ain't never lied. He, in the trench coat.
Hey.
He Omar in the trench coat when he hit the street in the middle with the side off on the shoulder. Yes. Yes.
Man, I told kids, I said, that's how you shoot. I felt like Will Smith from Bad Boys. No,
that's how you shoot.
That's how you shoot.
No, that's how you shoot.
Hey, that's how you shoot, bro. Like he didn't. Boys was running boxing one. That boy was still catching the ball, rising up.
Shout out our boy Sawyer Dodson.
Shout out Sawyer, man.
Hey, did y'all get a chance to see the 2030 kid from Texas Storm?
No, I didn't get to watch Taka, man.
I watched him a little bit.
I didn't was on me.
You
didn't even watch the team.
He didn't look out of place. Boy, we talked to TJ. Yeah, you're right. We got since TJ's on here.
TJ's on the staff, man. Shout out to my boy, man.
TJ walking around with so
many. Rob was like, what he doing over there? He from Houston.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to Kimberly Carter to see, you know what I'm saying? Are y'all not in the same district, huh, TJ?
Man, Sloan, that's how good that boy was shooting, bro.
And his coach had every right to get on Twitter and say what he said.
He should have more than what he has.
He should definitely have more because it was a bunch of coaches watching him play.
Yes, it was.
So like,
we in the copycat league. I bet you.
I was gonna take his one.
Yeah,
Texas,
I know.
Sawyer Dodson, half of the rest of the SEC. Oh yeah, go ahead, pull the green light. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, that kid. Sheesh.
Hey, TJ be looking out for your boy at EYBL. He be trying to make sure I don't spaz out on boy.
Hey, TJ, send me some Vomeros, size 12. Since you want to call me out my name.
Hey, Chris Harris, I tried to catch a whole game of y'all. Y'all were about to right before. How'd y'all look this week? What y'all laughing at?
Hey man, Coach Harris knows, man.
And so y'all in the same district, man. Send me y'all schedule. I want to pull up to one of them games this year. I'll drive to Dallas for that shit.
See,
say nice weather.
Hey, you got my young bull over there, Coach Harris.
They get him about 2 years. Give him 2 years.
Hey, super young.
Let him get back. Give him 2 years.
Say nice weather.
Give him 2 years, man. Let him get back.
You know what?
This weekend was the friendliest I've seen Coach Babers in a long time, bro. Coach Babers was chopping it up with everybody. Like he was like, man, it is what it is, bro.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, man.
That's basketball. Ebbs and flows, bro. Ebbs and flows.
You got to start answering his phone calls, Doug.
I answer his phone calls. I've been knowing that dude forever. I miss one phone call, now all of a sudden I don't answer his calls. That's crazy.
But yeah, I watched y'all, TJ. I watched y'all for a half, man. Y'all gonna be tough. I just like Carter though.
Oh yeah, he bought him Herb because he was eating at the game. He asked if you bought them gummy worms.
Oh, yes, I did, sir. I had those gummy bears and I had some other gummies.
Hey,
the gummy bears. So the gummy bears taste extra. They taste better than never before, brothers.
Them gummies, the mother gummies got me through the icebreaker, dog. Because I thought I was gonna shoot myself.
Coach McManus was like, man, I heard your Bucky stop. Yeah, I be getting stuff at Bucky's too, man. I appreciate. Like,
what I should have did was
gotta
I
be
should have
in
recorded, bro.
Bro, when we pulled up to Bucky's on
I
Friday,
was pulling up. Doug was leaving Bucky's. I was coming into Bucky's. Then Willis and then was coming in behind me. Then I seen Coach Watson in there. Then I seen Coach Irvin in there. Then I seen my guy from Iowa Colony in there, the coach. Then I seen the coach from Brazzleswood in there. I was like, man, and I just was asking everybody, what you getting? What you getting, man?
Coach McManus say he listened to me and got that Texas cheesesteak burrito.
Okay.
I told him, bro, that thing fire.
Boy, you out here on the off-beaten road out here in Bucky's, huh?
Bro, you ain't never had the Texas cheesesteak burrito, bro?
Okay, here's my rule of thumb. I try not to get burritos on the road if I gotta drive 2 hours or more.
That one ain't gonna make you do that.
So, but that's generally my rule of thumb. The most I'm gonna do, I told you, is gonna be a barbecue brisket sandwich, because like you ain't. There's certain things that I'm not gonna eat during TABC week. Bro, going to the bathroom is a task at basketball game.
Told you, look, Mr. Dude, that burrito fire, dog.
Sloan said he went to Bucky's for the first time on Sunday.
It was like a club yesterday, bro. It took me 10
it
minutes to get a gas pump.
Yeah. Man, TJ, yeah, you my dog, but I just, man, I like Carter, bro.
Kobe, when you're not at home, you're not free to roam. And my granny told me, don't just be pushing.
It was like nobody stop at Woody's. Hell no, ain't nobody stopping at Woody's. No.
I don't even know what that is, man.
I think it's in Buffalo. Yeah, we talked about Dickinson going 3-0.
Troy Nell Bell Jr., TJ.
Troy Nell Bell Jr. Oh, I want to shout out Jeremy Mixon too from them, because
I like Mixon a lot.
It was Friday night? They played against
Mixon's gonna be their glue guy for the season.
Bro, he put them on his back, bro, and willed them to a win. I forgot what they were playing, but they took most of the starters out, and he ran off like 10 straight by himself. So shout out to him. Definitely wanted to shout him out. Coach Wilson said they broke the huddle at the end of the game.
That ain't good for your kidneys, brother.
I said I get that chopped beef sandwich, a bag of Lay's, 2 small bottles of Red Diamond.
That Red Diamond is sugar and a splash of tea. Herb, you gotta. Hey, I don't want you shooting that insulin pack up, brother. Like, but if you getting 2, Lord,
that strawberry lemonade is fire, dog.
I ain't gonna lie. I drank all the Red Dye 40 I could get this weekend. I had a strawberry soda everywhere I went. Cause, hey man, you know what? I want to apologize to Jalen Singleton. I couldn't get out of Duncanville field house to go cover his game because the traffic was wrapped around. Did y'all see how many cars was parked over there? Did y'all see the? Oh, bro.
Even on Sunday it was still packed.
I sat in the same spot trying to get out for 12 minutes, and I just put the tweet out. Hey, if you trying to get in or get out, you can't do nothing.
That's why I didn't leave Saturday at all, bro, because I had a prime parking spot, bro. And I was not leaving the high school.
You got to make conscious decisions because
I made a business
I had
decision.
Uber cancel on me twice. I'm trying to matter of fact, shout out Aldine Nimitz and Kemp. They win the game. Kemp talking to the team. I'm trying to get them to take me to because they finna leave. 2 Ubers canceled on me because it was just high traffic. It was like, nah, we can't get there, brother. And we talking about from the field house just to the high school.
It was so many people had to park at their church.
Mm-hmm.
At the field house, bro. And it was hot. So that walk had to be brutal.
Say, Next year, I might start a shuttle service. $5.
$5 both ways.
I'm gonna give Doug 70. I'm gonna take 30 because it was really his idea. But I'm a enact it. We gonna run a AC shuttle service, and y'all gonna be able to tap to pay the tip.
Yeah, bro. Like it's good. Cause that parking spots is at a premium.
A mighty premium. Hey,
Oh,
man,
I didn't know they didn't have a hospitality room.
Not at the high school.
All I know is they said media was not allowed in the hospitality room.
They asked Johnny why they didn't, because everybody was at the high school for the most part on Saturday.
Yeah.
So people was either you was gonna leave and lose your parking spot, or be like me and had to get some nachos from the concession stand.
Yeah.
So I made a business decision. I was like, I'm not going nowhere.
I be about to pass out from food hunger, not buying them concessions. But I bought a Gatorade that was $3.50. But I know if I didn't buy it, I was gonna be dehydrated. But that $3.50 hurt me to my soul.
I told y'all.
So stupid.
We clipped up already, baby. We clipped up already. DJ just shared it with me, man. Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my boy Troy Nell Bell Jr., man.
Sloan, wow. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I had breakfast with a set of coaches, and then we was at the game the next. I was like, how did y'all like y'all bitch? He was like, I got the bacon, egg, and cheese. I was like, I did too. What you looking for? Houston got it all. And right, bro, that's how conversations start, relationships start. That's how we talk to people about your kids. Like, they be tired like us. They human like us. It was good to see some of our old friends, even though they were in new spots. That was kind of cool.
Bro, it was so dope to see PJ Kuzma recruiting, bro. Like that shit warmed my heart. I ain't gonna lie, dog, because that's my guy.
I hear PJ. I say, "Where you going?" Oh, I'm finna go to Little Skip game. Where you think I'm going?
Bro, so before Legacy's second game, I saw him sitting behind the bench. And I was like, bro, them days over, dog. You don't coach over there no more. It's still in his heart, dog.
Yeah, he can't help it, man.
I see what's his name just announced that. I mean, we already knew it, but Dakari Spear just announced that he was going to Dynamic Prep. But
yeah,
we already knew that. That's the first one.
The first. The next one that hit,
the next one they get,
lose their mind,
bro. The next one they get gonna send shockwaves.
Y'all might as well get refunds for them hotels that y'all booked in San Antonio, because y'all ain't gonna be no.
Yeah, for sure.
Bless you, my brother.
Appreciate it.
Now, mention Lil Skip played well this weekend.
He did. Yeah, Reese Hoop, man.
Shai got a couple of offers out. He got out of his play this weekend.
Yep, top 80, baby.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, man. I told the parents was worried, man. I told y'all, like, you come in there, you take care of business. F the person next to you, turn to look at the other person, F him too. I'm busting everybody ass today in this top 80. And I'm gonna take care of business on my end. And then
iron, bro.
That's how we gotta be. Before we get back to, because before we get back real quick, man, I have to say this to my Houston high school coaches, Great Houston area. So Dallas has a high school summer league. And everybody plays everybody. It don't matter if you're in the same district. They don't care. Everybody plays everybody. Dallas Carter done whipped on everybody in the summer league, bro.
Everybody.
Why we can't do that? Why would I be like, I'm gonna match you up with this person? Oh no, I ain't gonna play. Like, why we can't do that? Like, That's just my only thing. Why we can't be iron sharpen iron too?
We got to get back to real basketball, man.
It's just hoop, man. It's just hoop. That's it.
I don't commend Coach Martinez and Coach Heston because a lot of teams would have seen they was playing dynamic prep and be like, I don't want to play them. You know how it is.
Yeah. We can't run from prep schools. Can't run from really good private schools. Just whoever you line up with, that's just play, man. Let's play. They still high school kids too. I mean, it ain't like they done went and got all the kids who was on red shirts and can't find nowhere to go. I mean, I'm going back to high school. They high school kids just like your high school kid, bro.
Coach McManus about that life though, Coach Nick. Like he always looking for. You can tell how he do his non-district schedule. Like he looking to go play whoever, wherever, whenever.
Mm-hmm.
Austin Brown was hooping this weekend too. Bo Ogden was hooping this weekend.
Westlake, man.
The state semifinal game gonna be kind of spicy. Especially if they. You remember what I told you, G-Day? If that happened.
Yeah. It's a lot of intriguing storylines, man.
I looked at his old team. They gonna be okay too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he had talent over there. They
still got the young fella over there. I forgot his name. I recorded them too. That's crazy. But yeah, with all that being said, basketball is good in the state of Texas.
It is, man.
I was talking to San Antonio Harlan coach. And he's like, "Yeah, we coming down twice this year." So they gonna.
As long as they don't got that grown man still there playing point guard.
Yeah, he long gone. They got a player, Armani Francis.
Okay. As long as they ain't there, I'm good, man.
Him and Dawson Petit put on a show on Friday night. Hey man, Carter.
Why was you surprised by the score?
Hey, Carter can beat a lot of 6A schools, dog.
Carter's really good.
And
shout out to the Carter fans too, man.
Yeah, they was treating that mud like it was a regional final game.
Every game, bro. They like, yeah, man. Shout them out, man.
Hey, Coach Love, I know you probably watching the show, bro. I forgot to get my hat. So
you getting a Carter hat?
Man, Coach Love, one of my favorite coaches of all time, bro. Like that dude is really good, bro, and a really good person. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Dallas Carter hat, dog.
Okay. Yeah, they young, bro. They young. Carter young too. They ain't no singers.
And when you see them and walk in the gym, like I was talking to Coach Love, they walked in the gym. I said, "Damn, where you get all this?" He said, "Yeah, he a freshman." Like what?
Yeah, he a sophomore.
Yeah, he a sophomore.
Yeah, they young and good, man. So
my boy B. Lou over there coaching too, man.
Season, man. 5 seasons. Who else did I see, man? And I seen a lot of teams.
I saw Red Oak. They got a player over there, Devin Kurt.
Okay.
He can hoop.
I got to see Side Springs and Side Falls.
I saw Side Falls the first day.
Gonna be
Friday.
Then when it comes district time.
JD Humphries.
Side Falls is gonna be me and Coach Amon talked about them. Like when like you said, G-Dot, like that's especially second half of district with all those young guys, and they got size, they got positional size that's young. If they figure it out by that time, they're gonna be scared from there on to.
They got a bona fide bucket getter, JD Humphries, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna be tough these next 2 years.
Doug, let me hear you say that one more again.
Well, like he first game. I think was it maybe it was second. First game I saw of the weekend was them against Red Oak. He had like 25, something like 24, 25.
And we're not just glorifying buckets because there's some things that he must do in a Coach Flores system that if he don't do, he's gonna be on the bench looking at everybody else. But I just wanted you to say that again because our fellow referee homie told me he didn't have what it takes. So
he don't like nobody. That's why. He don't like nobody from Houston. That's the thing.
Oh man. Shout out Royce Schultz in Side Park. I watched him play. Royce had a really good game that game. That was my first time using my camera setting on 10-bit. That boy came out crystal clear, man.
Hey, I could see the new pimple that was about to come in 2 weeks from now on this forehead, G-Day. When you I say, hey, like a kid in the candy store. He didn't got it. He got it where he wanted. Because that was the only video you put out ASAP. Like me and you.
I just wanted to test. I wanted to test that and then the speed of this souped up Mac I done got. Because when I bought it, when I bought it, the people in the store was like, "This is the first one we done sold of this kind. This kind of everybody say they want, but they don't never get it." Hey, G-Dot, I put it in there. I went through that thing, so it was going so fast. I was like, hold on, this is too good to be true, man. Hold on, I hit export. It was done. Now. It was done in like 45 seconds. I was like, oh man, I've been missing out all these years.
Welcome to the dark side, my guy. Welcome to the dark side.
Hey, Joshua Augman played well too. He did.
Hey. I'm gonna pump the brakes on that real quick because I really wanted to say this. Hey, Joshua Augman, I pulled up to see you play basketball, not do a lot of the other stuff that you did. Like, just stick to the basketball, my brother. I think you're very talented, but at times there's times where you fade away from the game. Like, and you're too good and too talented to do that. Like, the pedigree is there, the tools are there. So I'm going on record to say you got to get better, brother. And not saying that you're not better, but it's just I know that you could be better than what you are and what your ceiling could possibly be. And I say that respectfully.
Just got the little graphic from my boy Coach Brooks, highlighting one of his kids from Silsby. Travaris Arline. Average 17.3 a game this weekend. That's good money.
Okay, shout out to the young fella, man.
Yeah.
Silsby gonna always keep something tucked in the stack. They gonna be okay.
Yates went 1-2 this weekend. I didn't watch.
They best player only played the one game they won. He had to go to a football camp.
Hey, football calls, brother.
Yep. Especially when you got power. What is power 4 now? When you got power 4 offers, like I'm cool on it. I'm cool hooping, but let me go try to get this generational money.
We got a special guest, man.
They give you $20,000 just to stay committed and honor your commitment in football. They not doing that in basketball.
Yeah, we have a special guest who's gonna grace our presence, man.
One thing you'll never see me do, and that's giving up. That money, you right, can't get enough. One pressure to the game, and I ain't letting up.
Great.
What's up, Robert? You made it home safely, brother?
Yeah, man. Fresh off the
road. Big Rob, finally back, man.
Glad you made it home safe, bro. It was good to see you this weekend, dog.
Yes, sir. Always, man. It's good to be in the gym, man.
People want to know who you are, man.
Hey, look. I don't need no introduction. I don't matter how long I've been gone. You feel me? When I stepped on that Duncanville floor, Them coaches knew who I was. You know what I'm saying? And I said what I said too. You know what I'm saying? Me and Gary was talking about this. First of all, let me say this, man. Thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for allowing me to make it back safely. That was a 12-hour drive. I want to give a shout out to my lovely wife. We just celebrated our 3-month wedding anniversary yesterday. And I just wanted to say, man,
There we go.
I drove 12 hours and it was worth it because boys was doing their thing. First of all, it was good to see all y'all, man. I love y'all. It's always good to be in the gym and fellowship with my brothers. But man, the kids was putting on, you know what I'm saying? The kids was putting on, man. If y'all know me, I'm H-Town till I drown, man. I got to be H-Town. But and y'all, if y'all ever heard me and Paul Miranda talk, it's some funny banter between me and him. But Attached Cheetah did their thing, Seven Lakes did their thing, but other people put on for the city too. And I will say this. I wanted to say this. I wanted to lead it off by saying this. Dallas is better than us. And Dallas is better than us because they do things differently than we do things. We've been saying it, y'all been saying it on the show, but I was talking to different media entities and camera guys from Dallas and just asking them what they think make them better. And the one thing that they got that we don't have is unity. And when I say unity, it means if Doug is the coach at Carter, if I'm the coach at Mansfield Summit, if Gary the coach at Crawley and G the coach at North Crawley, if we all in the same district, if we in the summer league, we playing each other. It ain't no, man, I gotta play them in the district. I don't want them to know what I got. Man, look, throw the ball out there and let's bump, man. We ain't doing no tripping. And that's what make them better. You can't have a karate dojo and everybody black belts, but no, I don't want to spar against you because man, how we go? Then we go out and get our butts kicked when we go against. Man, come on, man, we got to get off of it. We got to, and y'all know me. Everybody on this show know me. I never speak illy about the H, the greatest place to live in the history of America. But we got to do better if we want to win. Hey, let me say this. Well, I know y'all want to hear the TABC stuff. AAU coaches, parents who got kids on AAU organizations, stop letting directors of programs stop your kids from going to events and participating in things because their kids can't be involved. If your kid not good enough, he not good enough. You
Damn,
can't
son, where'd you find this?
You can't bargain tip your son to I ain't gonna let 5 other kids from my team come if my son can't get in. So what? Don't come. It's still, the top 80 still went on. It was still, college coaches still calling D-Day and Doug and Gary. They were still making fun. Them kids still performed when we went to TABC. Stop letting these people use your kids as pawns, man. But moving off of a less explosive topic, man, the TABC was good, man. I got to see some familiar faces and I got to see some unfamiliar faces. You know what I'm saying? I got to see my guy Taji, man. Conroe is gonna be a good little team, man. They scrappy. They got this kid named Jonathan Gafford that's like 6'4", 6'5", kind of wiry, strong, kind of versatile, like a small forward type of kid. It's good. It's, you know what I'm saying? It was good to see Taji, but it was also good to see them persevere. Like they won in overtime, 60-58. I went to Gym 5 to go watch them. While who was playing? I left the Duncanville Attached City game to go back there right then. I know I heard Doug mention, but I'm gonna say his name again. James Henry, Chimp, South Houston. I seen him. I missed the 40 ball, but he had 23 when I watched him in the last game against South Houston while everybody was watching Birdville and United or EOP and what's the name? And Carter. And he played good. patient, can shoot it, make the right play. You know what I'm saying? He with Coach Washington. So it was kids, man. But I got to give a shout out, man. Because these two dudes had the coaches in there. And I know y'all probably talked about them already, but I got to reiterate it. Look, this is no disrespect to Adam Boyd, no disrespect to Jakai, no disrespect to Isaiah Santos. Isaiah Santos had a 30 ball yesterday. Hey, man, Chase Richardson and Reese Austin had the gyms jumping. When I tell you jumping, when Reese Austin played on court 2, it was standing room only. It was college coaches trying to peek over me and G-Day head to get a look at the court. That's how packed it was in there. Chase Richardson took a friends with a team that wasn't supposed to be on court 1 and made them look like they were supposed to be on court 1. And everything he was doing was real easy and nice. Peyton jumped. That 27 class of guards, OMG. Doug, I don't know the last time we seen a plethora of guards in the same class at the top of the class like that. Like,
no, you're right.
Maybe 2018 with Kendrick and Quentin Grimes and all them up there, or JJ Caldwell in them class. But you got to go back.
It's been a while though.
It's been a while. Like,
it's been a while. Now you're right about that, Chase Richardson, bro. He made everything for everybody else so easy that game against Dengaya, bro.
Yes.
Like dudes was just out there. Like, man, he looked really good. And that they had about 50, 60 coaches in that little bitty gym for their Second Baptist game, bro.
Man, that Second Baptist game was crazy, man.
It was insane.
And Reese was doing his thing per usual. Got to give a shout out to Greenhill from Dallas.
My guy Jackson
Thompson. That's what I'm saying. Like I was watching the Dallas teams, man. It's a kid on Crawley, number 2, Cam
Cam McGilvery.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, Maryland called me about him today.
Nice, poised, got a good handle, got hurt. Look, Doug got hurt against EOP, wrapped his thigh up with a big old bandage on the bench. He wrapped his own thigh up and checked himself back in the game.
He made a tourniquet.
And look, not only did he do this, I don't know if y'all knew this, the game didn't start.
He got hit with a grenade.
This at 10:30 at night.
That was when they moved the game to
to the bomb shelter, bro.
He fell, messed his thigh up, wrapped his own thigh on the bench before the trainer got there. By the time the trainer got there, he was already checked back in the game. So I got hey man, them 2 bigs from Carter. Man, I love. First of all, y'all think I hate Dallas. I really don't. But Lyndon Love is one of my favorite coaches. He don't even know me. But Lyndon Love is one of my favorite coaches.
Before you got on, bro, I just said the same thing.
Lyndon Love, one of my favorite coaches in the state because he's so all about his kids and so impassionate about what's going on in the game. Like, you can tell he want to win. And I went back and listened. He was talking noise before the TABC. Oh, y'all ain't put me on the main court. Y'all ain't play me on Friday.
He said Nick Smith put that battery in his back.
Yeah. I like that. Talk noise before it happened. And they went out, and oh my God, did they make a loud.
And what's crazy, Rob, is he put the battery in his parents' back about that. That's why they were so rowdy every game. Like, oh, they really don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't have us on court 1? Okay, bet. Yeah, nah.
They made people pay. Hey, who else? Marshall, Jalen Johnson, Money Thieves. We seen them against Greenhill. You know what I'm saying? Cypress Ranch, the Goodwin brothers, seen them. You know what I'm saying? Tried to see as many Houston teams as Shadow Creek. Shout out to Daniel Green. Came to the top 80. Had a 25-point game for Shadow Creek. Gonna be one of their better players over there. Went to go watch Coach Gay coach. Legacy, Muhammad Indu. however you say his name. Indu was doing his due when we was watching him on
Yeah, we
court
just
2.
call him Big Mo, man.
Yeah, Mo was doing his thing. He vastly improved from last year. It was just so many. I stayed after y'all boys left. You know what I'm saying? I stayed and closed the show yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Got a chance to watch. And now I'm gonna say this. This is my opinion because I see a lot of different lists, and they be having this kid number 3, number 4, number 5. I think they doing that for clickbait. Hey man, look, you can like what you like. This ain't no disrespect to it. I love EJ. I love Josh Arkman. It's a lot of kids. I tell you a kid I like at 28 that nobody talk about. It's a kid at North Shore named Rashard Williams that played for Above All Sports 15U, nicknamed Pop. That's one of my favorite guards in that class. That class is deep. But Madden Hill is different. I know he got some stuff to work on. They all do. But it looked real easy on court 1 yesterday against a tough Mansfield Summit team. I sat there and watched it with my own eyes. I shout out to College Park. Tyson Forrest and Quentin Buckman got a strap of Rooney on him. He had Paul Miranda saying, "Who is this kid?" He was hitting threes from the volleyball. I was like, "Oh my God." The coach said, "Hey man, whoever got him, don't leave him." So, hey man, it was just good. I even seen Yates at the end, at the 4:35 game at Duncanville, the last game I watched the half of the Yates game. Shout out to Coach Barlow, man. So it was just good to be back in the gym, to see y'all, to see all the coaches and the players and parents, to get that enthusiasm back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't drive 12 hours for nothing, man. And then y'all ain't disappoint. And y'all will see some content, you know what I'm saying, coming out this week on BSHnetwork.com. And it's gonna be some interviews too, man. We got a lot of interviews lined up, man. I went just down to
Hold on.
This how Rob came in at this.
I didn't see you all weekend, and you did interviews.
No. I'm saying I was lining up the interviews for the kids to do them on the show. You know what I'm saying? We got some big.
I was finna text you on the side. Like,
Nah. I ain't doing
exclusive cameraman, media entity, partnership. Ain't nobody allowed to record Rob sitting and just but me. Like, what you got going?
Hey man, shout out to all the college coaches too, man, that took their time to talk to me and give me some helpful advice.
I kept asking you why you a Chargers fan.
They did. They a lot of people was mad that I had this shirt on yesterday and I wore it proudly. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna continue to wear it proudly. Super Bowl champs in the making, man. Y'all just don't see it right now.
Hold on, where the game show buzzer?
Nah, man.
Yeah,
TABC was live though. I stole this from Jimmy because I was listening to the Chop Shop earlier, but I did like how they mixed in as he said, the urban schools with the white schools to play each other, and just to see how it. I like that though. I get it,
but that is the way that he said it,
shit, bro. Oh yeah. I like that though, but nah, hey, I don't know. That 27 and 28 class is super nice, man. Super nice.
It is, bro. And that was the consensus talking to all the coaches. Like, bro, the talent in 27 and 28 is ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Like, you look at the middle of 28, like the middle part of 28, you got like a James Henry in the middle of 28, a Rashard Williams in the middle of 20. Like, those kids are good.
First time I seen Rashard Williams play was at one of the G-Day events. When he was playing for CME Elite.
CME Elite last year. Yep.
Dunking on the coast.
Yep.
Yes, sir. I heard. That's a bit.
Hey, y'all be telling us we bad at our job. Y'all create burners. Y'all do all that. I just want to say I saw Doug for 45 seconds this weekend. I saw G-Day no seconds. I saw Rob no seconds this weekend. But we were so focused on doing our job and handling our responsibility. Like, I'm not perfect. Like, I missed the game. I shot 90% from the field. Like, that's not acceptable for me. I don't do 90%. I barely do 95, 97. But to total, like, I missed the game in maybe 3 years, bro. Like, that's not what we do. But at the same time, I just want to say thank y'all because I know how hard y'all work. I see it on a daily basis. Like, I probably need to go take a break before the end of the month, but we probably not because this is what we do. We addicted to it.
Shit, I'm
So
gonna be right back at it Wednesday at the Lamar Elite Prospect Camp.
Yeah, I'm debating if I'm gonna go, man.
You should go.
I'm
You
there.
should go. Oh, did y'all say this name too? Because I seen them too. Troy Nell Bell.
We did, but talk about them, man. They didn't
Oh
already
for
flip it up.
4.
Let
That
them-
boy Troy
let them
Bell
flip it up again.
Wendy special. He 4 for 4.
Hey, I went there because I wanted to see Dickinson, of course, and they was playing against Monte Ellis' son. This wasn't even the game he scored 30 points. Just the stuff that he was doing in the game. Just the activity and the enthusiasm to play basketball, running up and down the floor, getting rebounds, blocking shots, laying the ball up, taking charges, just everywhere. And so I look in the rock, I'm like, oh, this is Troy Nell Bell, this the kid. And then I look up the next day, he had 30. And I'm like, I went back and told G-Day, like, man, Dickinson gonna be all right, man. Like, this kid, Troy Nell Bell, he like, oh, yeah.
Man, you see them kids.
Man, I did not nod my head like that, brother.
Maybe
I'm
not
about to
like
call
that.
you the other word.
But nah, man, Houston got some talent.
We do, man.
Shout out Ja'Cory Jones, Broswell Bengals went off this weekend. Like I've been rocking with Ja'Cory for a long time. We've been watching his brother for a long time. I get it, coaches. Y'all may not like how small his frame is. That kid is a great basketball player, though. High IQ kid, got a strap, but yeah.
It's the first time I ever seen the Avatar, bro.
You never saw it?
I've never paid.
Never? Oh, legendary.
Bro.
Legendary.
I've never paid attention to it.
Legendary, bro.
Hey,
Like,
this dude's like, nah, for real, bro. You should go sell something. Like, yeah.
wait, hold on. No,
I want
Mr.
to
Dude,
say this too, man, because
not no
a
sweet
lot of
potato
We want
pies.
the
You
tea
plate
cakes,
the
brother.
plate. No. Hold on. Let me cultivate the menu. Hold on.
My bad.
Hold
My
on.
bad. My bad.
We need plates. We need a vegetable, a starch, and a protein because the kids gonna be driving like an hour and a half, 2 hours to get
Yeah, we
home.
ain't feeding them kids, man. They got a hoop. That's for
He
us.
not feeding them. He gonna have it available for purchase. That way, I can buy my plate and get some tea cakes and get a sweet potato pie. On the now, y'all not helping me. I gotta drive all the way down there. You know how hard it is to find something to eat after we done. I don't want no Subway.
They got
Mr. Dude, cook that pie.
Facts, Mr. Dude. Put it on the screen.
yeah, they do. Yeah,
Yes,
they do. It ain't no sense in coming in the gym at 8
everybody
o'clock.
clipping up the show. Clip that up right there.
It ain't no sense to come in the gym before a 9 o'clock game and you musty.
Bro, how you smell like that at 9 in the morning, bro? First game of the day.
That's crazy.
That's insane, dog.
I can tell you how, but it's not excusable. All they do is go back to the hotel room, play the game, fall asleep, caking on FaceTime with their gal,
So
wake
they don't
up.
take no shower?
Bro, it's no time to do that. You know why? And I learned this with my 16U kid. Kids will put the iPhone on the charger and be on FaceTime with their gal from 11 at night to when they wake up at 7 in the morning. I don't even think they brush their teeth. They be
Probably
like,
don't.
all right, I gotta go get on the bus. Coach calling me, and then they walking out the room. Like, I can tell you exactly that's how it is.
Dudes wearing dirty uniforms and stuff.
Like,
That's disgusting.
now this not a this. I don't blame the kids for this. There's no kids that need to be wearing pristine white uniforms in the summer. Y'all need to give them kids something else because it's really hard to keep clean white on the road, especially when you gotta wash every night. That's kind of tedious. Put them in some black reversibles and call it a day because, like, bro, it's hard. I know how hard it is. Like trying to get quarters to wash on the road. I get it, coaches. Y'all don't got time. Like I'm telling you, Permian was looking at me, and I was there to record that game, and I had just got a parking spot. You know how the coach kind of look at you like, man, can you move your car so I can get in this parking spot so my kids can go in there and warm up? Like I felt bad as hell. I ain't moved my car though, but like, like them kids figured it out. They won the game. But like, bro, it's tough. I get it. But yeah, deodorant, and dry your sheets on them uniforms.
Hey man, I wanna say something real quick.
Some OxyClean too.
I know y'all all do. I know what it takes to do. I don't know how to film, but I've been in the gym with all of y'all, so I know what it takes to do what y'all do, man. And I know that y'all got genuine love for these kids and not just looking at them as like monetary issues, right? Let me say this real quick. Hey man, y'all parents out there that want to try to blame us when you make decisions, when you call people phones and you ask people questions and then you go against the grain and do what you want to do, it's your right to do whatever you want to with your kid. But it's also your right to take the bad with it too. If a person, and y'all know I normally be saying the MF word, but I'm working on myself. If a person don't get what they supposed to get out of something when they make a decision, that's not on Doug, that's not on G-Day, that's not on Gary, that's not on Hicks, that's not on Sloan, that's not on Ray. That's on you. You make the decision for what some team you want to play for. You make the decision what high school you want to play for. It's not our fault that if we say something good about you and if over your career of 4 years, we're not finna have it both ways. And I'm on my soapbox right now, y'all, because I be listening to the show and I be tuning in and I don't be saying nothing because I don't be wanting to be, he not even here. So what are you talking about? Man, bump y'all. I'm more legendary in the city than y'all to help. Come do what I did. Make yourself from nothing. Ain't nobody give me no pass. I came from the 55th, Doug, in my line. I'm organically grown. I came from the 55th row in the Campbell Center when nobody ain't know where I was.
I used to have to tell this girl, like, Rob, bring your ass down here to the floor.
Thank you. So I've been doing this 10 years. If I go to freaking Alaska or Mars, I could talk about Houston. Stop blaming people when shit don't go the way that you want it to go.
I thought you was working on yourself, but I knew it was gonna come out. I just was waiting.
Well, you know who Rob is, dog? What's my dude that be on First Take? The white dude, the angry man, Chris.
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog. That's who you are. That's who you are to this show. You Mad Dog,
hey, man,
bro.
Stop blaming Doug. We see your tweets. We see all the. First of all, let me say this. Let me go to my parent mode. Leave my child out of this. And if y'all know who my child is Corey Hadnot. Leave my child out of all your tweets and all your videos about what you did in the playoffs 13 years ago and all that. Straight up D1 from high school in the Midwest. Ain't too many people that went to the Midwest from Houston the last 5 to 7 years. And once he win the player of the year this year, the price is going up. I'm going to say that. But hey man, if the stuff don't work out the way you want it to, leave these dudes alone, man. Doug is there to help your kid. This guy right here is there to help your kid. The baller plug is helping people on a national scale, man. Leave these people alone, man. That stuff made me mad, man. Hurt my heart to hear some of these people talk negatively about these guys, and I know that they be on the phone talking to coaches. I know that they trying to pull strings and talk to people to get people in places that they wouldn't normally get in, and y'all gonna speak negatively about these dudes. Man, shut up. All that damn whining.
I'm gonna be real with you. For Rob to bring that up, like Rob don't really, you could say a lot of things to Rob. It ain't gonna really bother him. But yeah, don't bring up Rob, kid, because then you got to deal with me like that. You don't want that. You don't want
man,
them.
can we
Yeah,
all
we
agree?
glad to have you back, Rob. We need this energy, man.
I do not hate the smoke. I love the smoke.
Bro,
Can we all agree though that it take a special person to do what we do? Like sitting in the gym for 12 hours, trying to remember what parent go with what child and what assistant coach is talking to you from that staff and all type of who the coach of the team is and all that stuff hard. That's not easy. I be laughing.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like dear coach, when you ask me a question and I pause, it's because I'm going into my database in my head trying to figure out if that kid can play your playing style. Like
you dropped the phone, brother. You was so angry.
Wait. I thought some Men in Black type shit.
Like, bro, Rob, it's hard as hell. Like, I don't know everybody. Like, I'm gonna be in transparency. I don't know half of y'all Twitters, to be honest. I hit Rob at 9:00 this morning on the way to the golf course and was like, Rob, I need the Twitters of this, and this. Before Rob got on the road to make it home safely. Bro, it takes a village to help these kids. Shit, it takes a village to help each other, help ourselves.
For sure.
Like, I'm just trying to be transparent. And like, I only dropped maybe a quarter of the content that I have. And you know why a lot of stuff I haven't dropped yet? I don't know your names. I don't know where you're at. But I'm still gonna drop it. Like, cause I got it. But at the same time, don't be mad that I didn't tag you. Just do what everybody else do. Like Coach McManus. I ain't got Coach McManus Twitter. I thought he ran the Lufkin basketball Twitter the whole time. He got his own Twitter. I got me a picture by the bottle plug. I said to myself, I didn't even know my boy was out here on the Twitter. It warmed my heart. Coach Tyreman. I met Coach Nicholas Tyreman on Twitter and got to meet him a year later in person. And we have one of the greatest relationships now. Like, it's hard. Like, we just make it look real easy. Like, I want to bring this up. I whispered this a lot. Shout out Gasso. Gasso got it. Gasso put that watermark on their stuff because they tired of y'all stealing their stuff. Nobody wants their stuff.
I'm proud of you and Rob, boy. Y'all ain't cussing, boy.
Yeah, I'm trying. Like like Gasso put the big Gasso logo on pictures and video. You know how fed up you gotta be for them. Like, they got great content. They got some great action shots, some great footage. And they was like, no, y'all ain't book our services. You're not finna get this for free $99. Like, they logoed it up. It looked like a graduation ball for a picture the way they had that logo. Shout out my boy all day. Because, bro, it is really, really hard to cover one team, let alone a multitude of teams, let alone a multitude of coaches, a multitude of staffs, a multitude of everything. Like, it's hard. Hey, we got one special for you this year. I'm gonna be quiet about it, but we got a special football section for y'all this year. But yeah, that's. I just wanted to say how hard it was. Tomorrow, I'm dropping everything though. I don't care if I know you're at or nothing. It's on the timeline. Tomorrow.
Hey man, coaches, stop coming to TABC and not putting the roster on the thing. Stop going to stop.
We're a bomb.
Stop.
I need a bomb.
Coaches, stop going to. And I'm just shooting. Pause. I'm shooting off everything I got. Stop going to TABC and not putting us. A coach asked me, "Hey man, who is such and such?" I go to roster is blank. I try to find basketball Twitters for certain programs. They don't got one. Why don't you have a basketball Twitter? Why? Why do you not have a team back? Why is it the only thing at your school is the athletic page and they ain't tweeted since 3 years ago?
I got one, Rob. Why say you can't be tagged in photos like you a celebrity?
Oh, see that you definitely.
That's why a lot of y'all not being tagged in your content.
Doug looking like, dang, I ain't know the show was taking this type of turn.
Hey, bro, like Doug, you don't know, like Doug. Perfect example. See, I had to become you. I got 2 phones. I got to put a picture in this phone and search your Twitter just for it to tell me.
That's why we got people. Hey,
I can't tag you. You got 227 followers. I can't. Y'all don't get off my line with that.
Nah,
I got another phone just for Instagram and Twitter just so I can search the shit so I can help your kids. I don't get it. It's amazing to me. That's why I tag the same people. Doug can be tagged. G-Day can be tagged. Rob don't even like pictures, but he can be tagged. He had his social security number as his Twitter handle. He can still be tagged.
TCB 4456.
I've got the commentary number in the Twitter account, but was still able to be tagged. I can go tag.
On the beat.
It's crazy the people I can tag who not.
Oh, shoot, my bad. Where playing from?
That's when you know you got a lot of gadgets, bro.
That was Belly Gang. Belly Gang Cushington, man.
Yes, sir.
My bad.
Hey, G-Day, you got
toys
out here.
We be tweeting stuff
like
out
brand new.
And you can't find it.
Can't find them.
Then you got to grab your other phone and go type in their name and see if somebody tweeted about them. That's how you find them. Then the crazy part be finding out they've been following you the whole time.
Dog. Not one tweet interaction, not a retweet, not a hey, it's me right here. Like, nothing, bro. Like I told McBride was like, I tweeted you back and shouted you out. I say, bro, I can't even look at my mentions. They in shambles right now. It just say 20 plus. Like, what I'm gonna do? I'm only one person. I be trying though.
Facts.
Yeah, I try to refresh the mentions as much as possible because at some point you ain't gonna get through them all, dog. If you let them build up too much.
Yeah.
Especially like a weekend like this past weekend.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing. One more player. I got this. I don't know if somebody. I don't think nobody said this kid name, but I got to say this kid name because he is a glue guy for a great team that don't never get mentioned. But he the type of kid that help you win basketball games. Carson Countryman is the X factor on the Tascasita.
Yeah, man.
We talked about him.
Talk about him, right?
Yeah, we talked about him. Bro.
Hey, Carson Countryman will win you basketball games.
Carson
Great student, got a 5.1. But it's
that sounds like a Swiss or like a Swiss Army knife type thing. Man, I'm going to get my Carson Countryman and going to do some shit.
I just gotta say it because we talked about Kyle, Adam, and Jason. Got to talk about Carson Country.
He was in that battle.
Hey man, I knew he was tough 2 years ago when he went backing down from Logan Alexander. There was a lot of kids back down from Logan Alexander. Carson Countryman wasn't one of them. He was just a sophomore. And I ran over to Coach John and said, "Man, who is that?" That's Carson Countryman. This kid. Yeah, always. My God.
He does so much for that. Tascasita need to name a park or something after Coach John because he does so much.
That brand was on full display this weekend.
Man,
Same.
what?
Shorts and the jerseys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Say, man.
Cause that's my dog right there.
Man.
Yeah, man. Like we said, it was a lot of basketball at TABC.
For sure.
Like I really should have took a notepad. But like, it was a lot.
I used our group chat as a notepad landing, and literally in the recap, I'm reading through the text messages because, bro, it was so much. I just had to just drop it somewhere. Like, it was a lot, and I know I'm still missing something.
I said we're gonna miss. I said at the beginning, I know we're gonna miss somebody, or somebody we sing and they seen us there. Just
I couldn't see everybody, man. I couldn't see everybody. I will say
another one. Daniel Clark from Summer Creek played well.
He
played well. I'm just going. I'm trying to remember like game by game how.
I know it was a scheduling mix up, but man, Grand Oaks shouldn't have been at Mansfield, man.
That's why you got to know players, bro. You got to know what teams got coming back.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have been in Mansfield at no point during the weekend.
No, not at all. It should have been Duncanville Fieldhouse or better for them.
Yeah.
Shout out to I know y'all said this earlier, but shout out to I don't know how to say his last name, Devin V from Unalaska.
Yeah.
Shout out to
I'm
him.
lying. Hey, hold on. See, this is how tired I am. I did see Rob. Me and Rob watched North Shore together.
We surely did. Yep.
Man, shout out Woods and Deshaun. Not Deshaun. Sean Mayberry, top 80 camp participant.
We sure did watch North Shore.
That was the only time I saw you. I didn't even record that game. We just watched that game.
Yep.
Cause we both had Jordans on that day.
We took the speaking of Jordans, bro. I'm never wearing 12s for a full day ever again in my life, bro.
I don't know why you did that.
You had the flu games on Friday, right?
The 4s was cool. Saturday, I knew it was gonna be a long day, so I wore Air Max 1s. But Friday, I had the flu games on, and it felt like my feet had the flu.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Doug. I got a little cute on Friday, and then I figured it out the rest of the week.
Rob, are you really over there battling ghosts, dog? Are you about to fall out the chair?
Man, I'm standing up. I'm leaning on the door right now.
So you almost fell over?
No, I leaned. I was standing straight up like this, and I leaned over on the door. Hey, man, y'all should be, man, look, stop. Look, this is why I be gone for so long, because y'all always want to mess with me, man.
I didn't say nothing. I said I was proud that you wasn't cussing.
Oh, man, I'm trying to work on myself, man. My wife keep reminding me. She say, you must be on that phone talking about that devilish basketball with Jeffrey Day. When I started cussing.
Why you gotta say my government name? I'm G-Day to everybody.
Hey, you know what? I saw Coach Jones. Like, you know, I've been trying to do better. I watched a little bit of Katie. Katie Jordan gonna be just fine.
Yeah, once we watched Katie Jordan too.
Yeah, we did.
Like they gonna be fine. But yeah, like
got a new addition over there too.
Coach Jones, I'm trying. And you know, since I'm trying, the kids looking like they're getting better, maybe I can stop cussing. Trust me, I don't want to. One day I want to be able to show my granny the show. I can't show her the show now.
Yeah. I physically threatened to fight somebody on Saturday. G-Day was right there. It was a kid too, and I love this kid. I love his mama too. His mama loved me. I told his mama what I said. I went and found him they was in the tunnel. I walked through all the players. Boop, 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 boop. I said, this is a job interview. And if you get a breakaway, and you lay the ball up, you gonna beat me up or I'm gonna beat you up. But we gonna fight after the game. And he did get him a two-hand dunk in the game. But man, look, hoop, man. Speaking of hooping, I don't even know this kid's name. I could look it up, but I don't know. Number 1 from Birdville. Hey man.
Sawyer Dotson.
Yes, him. What's his name, Doug? Say it again.
Sawyer Dotson. We talked about him already.
Sawyer Dotson got a super strap on him. That boy right hand was blessed by God, because boy, can he shoot the basket. I know he got a goal on top of his roof at the house.
Yeah,
He said on top of the
call
roof.
him Omar for the wire.
Hey,
you know what? That's a testament, because we don't talk about, we hardly talk about who we finna talk about before the show. Rob came and touched on the same players that we talked about earlier. Like, bro,
like we had a pre-production meeting. So.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't hard to see when you balling.
Hey man, look,
somebody famous told me.
I love Alex McBride. I do. That's my guy. I talked to him a couple of weeks ago, and I know he with Mickey Leland now. He fighting for the. Hey man, look, respectfully, I wasn't going to Mansfield. I wasn't going to Mansfield. Now I will say this, and me and Gary talked about this earlier, and Doug and G-Day, y'all, this is my opinion. It was some evaluators that was at Duncanville High School and Duncanville Fieldhouse that should have been at Mansfield, because they wasn't getting nothing done at Duncanville Fieldhouse or Duncanville High School. It was no purpose. Let me say this. Y'all see the product now of me. Let me give y'all a little. G-Day and Gary be giving y'all the nuggets for the filming. And Doug came in as royalty, so he's different than me. I'm going to give y'all a nugget on how I became successful. This is what I did. I never said this before out loud. When I first started doing this in 2015 or 2016, it was 2 other people who did this like this. 3. It was Doug, it was Jimmy, it was Ray. Sloan didn't even have a scouting service yet. Whatever game Doug said he was going to, I was not going to that game. And I didn't know Doug back then. But whatever, when Doug and Jimmy used to say the hot games and what games I knew they was going to, I would go to the other gym. Because if Doug knew me in there, I needed to be over here evaluating players that people ain't talking about. And that's how I came up, because I worked hard. Not because I wanted to be around the coaches or I wanted to be seen on the main floor, so let me go up in here and see what Jimmy and them doing. No, I was there to work. I had a notebook, had a pen, had a backpack, and a water. I ain't even had candy back then. And I worked, and I worked, and I worked, and I worked until Doug knew who I was, until Jimmy knew who I was, until Ray knew who I was. To all them dudes who didn't know who I was, knew who I was because I worked toward all the time. That's what y'all got to do, man. Stop showing up to these events and want to be seen and take pictures. And Gary, can you take my picture? Well, what work did you do? Nothing. Well, you didn't accomplish anything. What about Emmanuel from? Hey, Emmanuel looked good too.
We talked about Emmanuel earlier.
Emmanuel and Justin Thomas gonna be a good little. But yeah, man, that was just a little tidbit for you new evaluators out here, man. That's how you get your name hot in the streets, man, by working hard, not by being seen. It's the work you do when nobody's looking that make you who you is. Remember that. I'm dropping a lot of nuggets today, man. I'm feeling real philosophical up on here, man.
You must have been listening to some Get Right documentaries on that 12-hour drive. Was it self-help?
No, man, for real, Doug. I was just injected with some enthusiasm, man. I ain't been in the gym. I mean, Rice Camp, I went in the gym, but like in that atmosphere, it bring out the competitive spirits in you if you with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you like, man, I'm supposed to be here. Like, man, yeah, I'm, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I feel you, bro. Talk your shit.
Man, you got Doug cussing now.
Yeah, for real. I'm sorry, Coach Jones. He need to be.
Everybody
Need to be sleep anyway, but it's 9 o'clock in the morning. I mean, 9 o'clock.
Chris Harris, you so been having a lot of jokes today, my boy. Okay.
Hey, bro. Hey, let him have it, dog. Cause
he need them, man.
He needs an outlet right now.
He can't tell the kids what he want to say yet.
Yeah.
Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy.
But no, man. Like I said, it was a lot of good basketball.
What we got coming up, man?
I know we missed some names. Don't hold that to our head. It was just a lot of basketball. Man, we got the Shot Clock Invitational coming up this weekend, man.
Yes, sir.
Teams is getting their payments in. Happy about that, so we can go ahead and lock the schedule on down, man. Try to get the schedule out to y'all by Wednesday. If everybody takes care of their business by then.
What
if
day?
Not, you're getting scratched. It is Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
3 games on Friday, and then it will be.
Did I sleep?
No,
sleep.
Calvin said, "Was you sleep?"
No, he on the phone.
I saw Calvin this weekend. Shout out to everybody we saw out there, man.
Yeah, for sure. I seen Calvin.
Okay. Calvin was working.
Yeah, Calvin was working.
Calvin actually followed a good team. I watched Travis. I followed him. My the twin son play point guard.
Yeah.
Looking better.
Yeah.
I seen Travis too. Yep.
I saw a little bit of Steve King this weekend.
I saw them too, Doug. Thank you for reminding me.
They didn't get to play full strength, but they tough.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Where?
I hear gunshots going off. Like, is that just
I'm in Port Arthur. That might be over here.
That might be.
No, that ain't me, brother.
Background, right? Like,
I'm not at home. I'm at my home.
It's like the
Katie Cypress
you got for the button you got for gunshots.
Oh no, I ain't hit no buttons, brother.
My phone tripping, dude.
But no, on Friday,
go sit down.
As of right now, 3 games Friday, 10 games on Saturday, 7 games on Sunday.
Dang, you in the gymnasium this weekend?
Oh yeah, man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
I'll be there for sure.
It'll be fun.
I'm pulling up.
It's gonna be fun. I got something for y'all with those IOU Venmo payments.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I bet you won't get in like that this time. You'll be outside.
In the heat.
In the heat,
man. That's crazy.
$10, man. $10 a day. Y'all get to enjoy some basketball.
Can't beat that.
Yeah. Yep. 5 on Friday, 10 Saturday, 10 Sunday. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. After that, it's gonna be live period time.
Yep.
It's gonna be live period time. We'll touch on that before we go, man. Y'all thoughts on KD to the Rockets?
So with the package that the Rockets gave, I think you had to do it. Like, you got to keep him in times. You got to keep Tari Eason. You get to keep Jabari Smith. Like, bro, you had to do it, dog.
And Phoenix still didn't get their original picks back.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. So, like, you had to do it.
That's what they really wanted from the Rockets, and they didn't get that. You didn't get a man. So I'm cool with it for the simple fact, like, the Rockets probably got something else up their sleeve that's gonna make a little bit more
I
sense.
just think they need to just go get a dude that can knock down shots now. They ain't gotta be like, no, because if we keep it in the buck, bro, if Amen Thompson develop a consistent jumper, he gonna end up a superstar.
They got a dude on their roster they can knock down shots.
We talking about Reed Shepherd?
Already a superstar. He'll be closer to that conversation of face of the league if he get a jump shot.
So, yeah, now Raphael Stone be doing his damn thing as a GM for the Rockets, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like the roster he built and able to get KD without having to gut the young core, that was big time. Yeah. I'm interested to see what it look like. If KD can stay healthy, now they got a dude they know at the end of games can go get a bucket. They ain't had it.
You don't think Reed Shepherd can make shots? You don't
he
think
can. He just got to prove it.
Okay. Because I think that's the shot making right there.
Yeah, Cam Whitmore can make shots if he can stop being a crash out.
For sure.
Hey, man. Hey, I remember sitting next to Mr. Dews and somebody's little brother told me they don't play back-to-backs in the AAU tournament. If they could get his older brother on the same page, it would be all right.
Ooh.
Really got to play defense. Yeah, but you can come in and be a specialist. They need somebody that can shoot. Well, shit. Oklahoma City ain't have nobody that can shoot like that. And they won the championship last night, so...
Shout out to Thunder, man. Shout out Coach V. Coach Vargas, man. A big time Thunder fan.
Oh, he probably stayed up all night.
Coach Vargas was in Dallas supporting ELP.
Yeah, I saw him.
Shout out to the parents who get it, who get the bigger picture, man. Those are the people that I love.
Boy, Coach Vargas was in the gym at 11:30 at night. Like his son played for the team still.
Had the shirt on and everything.
Shout out to Stoney.
I saw Jason Scott coaching the Woodlands Christian this weekend, bro.
Oh, wow.
Yes, he was. And I was sitting next to his mom, proud.
That was really good. He had the clipboard, everything. I said, okay, Jason.
I say he got the scouting report. She said, oh yeah, he know. He came across a dude in the first game. I ain't gonna lie, but
he played that grown man that Friday night.
Say, man, hey, they set my boy Jason up the field, but they didn't fall. Yeah, he did.
Shout out to the NBA dudes that was in the building this weekend too. I saw Monte Ellis, Tyson Chandler, Lamar Odom. I actually had a conversation with Lamar Odom. We'll have to talk about that offline because that shit was weird.
Like, damn.
See, that's why we're gonna get a Patreon, man. So y'all can pay for that.
Oh, we get a Patreon. Man. It's up.
Yeah. we doing that next year. We have Patreon episodes, man. We drop too much knowledge, and it's over 1,000 people right now on the live feed. And we give you a lot of free game. We about to stop doing that.
Hey, fellas, I love y'all.
We are gonna roll off, man.
I'm on that borderline where the parents are hitting me like, oh, okay, you did the show. We need our content now. Like, I done got 2 messages on the line. Like,
yeah, tell them tune in, man.
You got my reel ready?
Tell them too. You gonna drop it as soon as you're done. But no, for real. Any final words, fellas, man? Before we go,
tell the people you love them, man. Live life to the fullest because you never know. That's my motto.
Same thing. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. Same thing, man. Be nice to people.
Yeah.
Play together, stay together. End on 3.
As we always say, man, make sure that you pay it forward to somebody. Don't always have to be monetarily. You just never know who's going through what. Kind words go a long way. Until the next time, that is game.